Good morning, people. I'm Kelvin here from Round and Search, and thank you very much for joining into our live stream. Today, I'll be sharing with you guys on the looking at Hang Seng Index day trading. Okay, so how do we identify like maybe the price reversal and all those using the price only movement? Okay, so this is what I'm going to share over here, and of course I'm going to share with you guys on the how you can use the trade. Okay, how you can use the trade for to trade this Hang Seng Index. Okay, so I'm going to use CBBC, which is contract callable bull or bear contract. So it's a structured product that is listed in Hong Kong. So right now M Plus is having launching their M Plus Global, so you can trade with them with a local broker, and all the fund in deposit, okay, or services, everything is local in Malaysia, so it helps you to have a better trading journey. All right. So before that, I want to share with you one more thing is that right now, this week 3rd and 4th there is an invest fair, so I'll be there on 4th of June. So if you like to meet up and have a good talk about how to trade in the stock market and have a chit chat with me, do come over. My session is at 1 p.m. 4th of June. All right, so I'll see you guys there. Okay, so let's look into it. So right now, as you can see, Hang Seng opens at 9:30. So right now the price is down. So usually I won't rush into any of the trade when the during the market open. So I'll watch first for the first 30 minutes, probably up until like 10:30, and then see how is the price movement it goes, whether they are going to have a reverse, because Hang Seng Index is always like they will set a trend and then of the day in the morning, so either up or down, we're not sure. So after they set the trend, and then we can start to look into it. But of course, if we want to trade futures for Hang Seng, then there will be a big problem to do that. The reason is because right now there's only warrants structured product that is on this for M Plus Global. Okay, so you can see this is the M Plus Global app over here, and you can see you can find the warrants. And most important thing is that for all of our Boomi friends, if let's say you want to trade stocks for Sharia but you're not sure about the overseas market, Hong Kong and US, what are the Sharia type of stocks, you can click on this Sharia over here. Then you will find that there is the list of Sharia share or stocks, so Sharia compliant, so you know how to which one to look at it. Okay, but today I'm going to look into Hong Kong, and I want to look into the CBBC. So those with the hash over here, I'm not sure whether you guys can see it clearly. Let me open up bigger for this. Okay, so if let's say you want to understand more about account opening, do let me know. All right, I'll share the link is in the for account opening for this global market is in the description box, right? So right now let's take a look. So you can see these are the listed CBBC, those with the hash. Okay, UB hash HSI is the HSI CBBC. Okay, and then those with, you will see like this one over here is at Elias. So these are warrants. Okay, so if you can click down and you can see like what is their implied volatility, what is their delta, what is the outstanding amount, all these are here. This is warrant, so I'm not going to touch on warrant because warrant is highly affected by the pricing is highly affected by like delta and also implied volatility. But for CBBC is the fluctuation is high. Okay, it's very high, the fluctuation. So the reason is because it's not so affected by the implied volatility, and their delta is actually almost equal to 1. So which means that for the underlying shares then will be very responsive. I know some of you might say like, Kelvin, this is like 3.2 cent stocks. Sounds not safe. But for Malaysian, because we are not exposed to this, we always thought like cheaper things are are expensive, are more risky, right? They always look for more expensive, and expensive one also down. But that's not what I want to say. I just want to say is that this CBBC over here, the underlying asset of this CBBC, okay, you can see HSI is Hang Seng Index. Do you think Hang Seng Index is risky? Of course, in trading wise, it's more fluctuation, but I don't think that is a risky term for that. I think it's more opportunity. So it depends on how you look into it. But what I want to say is that it's back, is actually track, not back, is track the Hang Seng Index price movement. So you can't say Hang Seng Index is weak, right? Right. So that's why is this a Malaysian thing, okay? We always think that, okay, penny stocks is like those are stocks, but this is the contract. So it's different thing, okay? So 3/cents, of course, you can buy, the minimum is actually 10,000 lot. So if you are buying this, then it will be like around 320 Hong Kong dollar only. So is you can see it's actually very cheap. For Malaysia side, your trading value, your cost of trading is only like 100, close to 200. So there is a trick over here is that you can see there is a strike price at 17950 here. So they also have expiry date. So they are about the same as options or maybe structure warrant. They still have their expiry date. So once it's expired, then this contract will be gone, okay? But we can see that this contract expired until November, so there's still time to trade. But one thing is that it will trigger it to have an early expiration, okay, expiry date. What is it? Is the strike price here. So if the strike price, okay, the Hang Seng Index fall down to getting close to the strike price 17950, then this contract will be queued, okay? We call it, this one is a call CBBC, so usually in Hong Kong they call it like a bull contract, okay? Or maybe if it's those that put CBBC, then they call it bear contract. So usually they'll call it like bull queue or bear queue. In Cantonese it's called like da ba, okay? So da ba is like got pew pew shot, okay? So this is an, I'm not going, this is just a sharing to show you how it is look like, okay? So it's not an offer to buy or sell any, okay? So you can see from this one is RP here. So RP is actually put, so which means that we are looking for it to if let's say you are thinking like Hang Seng Index is going down today, then you can go for the put, okay, put CBBC. If or else, then you can look for the C. So what are the difference here? You can see there's a lot of CBBC with the hash here. The difference are mainly the issuer and also the time, the expiration date. So the first one you can see UB is the issuer, and then the expiration date is 2023 November, and then the second one here, the put is actually by UB also, and then RP is after this contract is expired or terminated, is there any residual value back? So R with is actually have residual value. Those with N, there's no residual value. All right. So you can see you can have all, you can see the whole, what you call this, the expiration date, everything is shown here. So for this case is 2025 August only expired. Okay. But when we are trading CBBC, the most important thing is we need to see the leverage. Okay, because this is a leverage structured product. So the higher leverage then is more responsive, right? So for this is a call, so the leverage is 55. So if let's say we want to see like Hang Seng Index is going to have rise, then we choose those, we can look into those like call warrior, call CBBC, okay, see which one have a higher leverage. Like for example, this one have a higher leverage, and of course you need to take note of the strike price also. So this call CBBC over here have a strike price of 17,900. Right now Hang Seng is actually trading at 18,284, so it's actually very near to the strike price. So if it's near to the strike price, then of course your risk will be higher, because once it hit your strike price, once this bull contract is queued, then your whatever trading value is gone. Okay, so that is the limited risk that you have. Okay, so about like 390 Hong Kong dollar will be gone, so you cannot get back, so it will be unlisted, so it won't be listed. Okay, if you find anyone that can revive someone, let me know. Okay, because he can make tons of money. All right, so you cannot revive the bull or the bear in the Hong Kong market, so that's why be careful with this. So if let's say you're emotionally you can't take that kind of huge losses, then don't go in and buy like 3,000 or 4,000 or 8,000 worth of this contract. Okay, so if that's because once it's gone, then it's gone. All right, and all these are in Hong Kong dollar. Okay, all these are in Hong Kong dollar. So of course today I want to check and see. So right now the market is showing no sign of up or down yet. So it's just usually the first round they will have one stretch and then they try to push the price up higher first. Okay, we'll check and see. Let's wait. So other than Hang Seng Index, CBBC, you can also find that CBBC for other stocks also, but mainly there are more warrants. Like you can see, you can find this one is the Tencent, the company name Tencent. Okay, not because of Tencent. So this is Tencent. So Tencent, this is their warrant. Okay, so you can trade on M Plus Global platform. So you have all of this over here and it's easy. You just need to, if let's say you want to open an account, you can go to the description link in this live stream. You will see M Plus Global account opening. So just follow that link. Okay, open up that link and then you will you can have the account opening. But one more thing that is good right now, they are having a promotion. By 15 June, if you deposit minimum 1,000 ringgit, not USD, ringgit, you have a chance of getting they don't show here. You have the chance of getting one free US share that could worth up to 800 ringgit. Okay, so they have like Snapchat, Krispy Kreme, Coca-Cola, Manchester United, Tesla, McDonald's. So they have all this over here. So it's depends on your chance. But the thing here is that you only need 1,000 ringgit to get this. So if you look into like Snapchat, how much is Snapchat right now? Snapchat NYSE. Snapchat right now is worth about $10. So convert it is about 40 over ringgit Malaysia. So in 7 days, they will deposit this into your, transfer these shares into your portfolio. So within 7 days, you make 40 over dollar out of the 1,000 ringgit. So it's about 4 over %. So you are much better than Along. So you get a return of 4 over %, much better than Along. And of course, you will have a chance to get the Tesla. Maybe you get like 800 ringgit. That's about 80% of it. So don't miss out that. All right, so go to our description link below and then go for an account opening. And one more thing that is good, if let's say you open an account with me, you will be added into my WhatsApp broadcast, and then I'll share with you the CBBC sharing. Okay, what is the outlook, whether it's going to move up higher or go down lower, what is my point of view on that. So I'm licensed to actually share with you that. All right, so that is me, okay, Kelvin, sharing with you, not Round and Search sharing with you. Okay, always remember, Round and Search is just a platform, all right, for me to do this live stream over here and sharing. So I just to show you guys like how this thing works. Okay, so there's not like it's not like offer to buy or sell stocks. Okay, so I'm sharing this here today. And of course, one more thing is that you know, when we look into stocks, let's say for example, just now you saw like there's a breaking news, Tesla having some breaking news. So yesterday, Tesla rises 4% after Musk visit to China. C3 AI surges. 33% to lead AI stocks. Now you know why round and search is called round and search. It's because we want you guys, and then you know a lot of investors in the market, they always make profit, lose money, make profit, lose money, make profit, lose money, right? So what we are doing here is that we want you to search out from this round and round and round running money, make money, lose money, make money, lose money circle. Okay, so okay, let's say if you want to look into Tesla, and then if you check Tesla, you look into it and you want to know about all this, okay, basic information, nothing much, but news, you can see all the news over here, and the profile. One thing, if let's say any one of you are investing in ETF, so you can click on ETF and then see what are the ETF that is holding Tesla. So you can look into it one by one. Let's say, for example, this Meet Kelvin Pricing Power ETF. You look into it, then you can see the fund distribution, what is their net inflow and everything over here. Okay, their capital outflow and also their profile as well. How much is it to allocate in the technology? So you can do a lot of things with this app over here, and it is definitely something that it can helps you in your trade much better, especially those of you who want to trade foreign market. I can say it's much more interesting fluctuation, and of course they are more fluctuation, more volatile, so they will have more opportunity for trading profit for traders. Okay, if let's say you're not traders, then you can go look at into US market, because US market is you know, capitalist market, so that's why they will always try to mark pricing higher and stuff like that. So I'm checking which one I can have a look. This one, 50 over cents put. I'm not sure. Okay, 32 leverage and strike price. There's a buffer there. SG 31 leverage. This one is how much? 32. So this one have a highest leverage. Let me sort by outstanding leverage. But if it's leverage, then it might not be what. I think volume better. Go by volume. So sometimes if the leverage is high, there's no point because you can't sell. There's no liquidity, right? But it's still okay. We just need to look at this few over here. Which one are put warrant? I'm looking at put warrant. Let's see how this price movement is like first. So right now it's about 10. So after the price movement like this, let's see whether it will bounce back up or not. If let's say don't bounce back up, then that's about it. Then most likely the price is going to mark lower. 32 at 30.49, and then 27. There's no put that is higher than 31.5, 32.1. So you can see right now the price are marking back up higher. See how far I can do. This is a normal price movement. Yesterday, Hang Seng Index is a very funny price movement. You can see they are trying to support the price. They open gap down, they mark it back up higher. They open gap down, they mark higher. They gap down, they mark higher. Gap down, they mark higher. Gap down, they mark higher. Same thing here. It's more obvious at the end of the day. Gap down, they mark higher. Gap down, they mark higher. Maybe they are trying to like I don't know. They call it like the calculation of last day of calculation for Hang Seng Index. So maybe because of that, I'm not sure. So they are trying to support the price of maintaining Hang Seng Index to a higher level. So it's very obvious that they are supporting. So yesterday was in a meeting. So I lost the lost the opportunity to take profit at this point. So I will see, once I see this, I will know that is going to have a reversal. So I didn't take the profit from 1,000 over Hong Kong dollar and then down to 600. Oh my God. But never mind, as I say, you don't over invest or over trade. You need to know your position sizing, your risk management, everything. So if you know that, then it's much easier to look at to maintain your trades. Okay. Let's see whether it bounce back up. So I will log on to a few. If let's say put, you can also use this for hedging. Let's say, for example, you're holding some of the Hong Kong stocks, then the market is down, then you can actually go in for a put, CBBC, then you gauge, okay? I think the leverage is always changing. So you need to gauge like how much you need to open the position, because this is only 3 over cents, so it's very good for hedging, or 5 over cents. So it's not like 1 ringgit, so your cost of hedging, it won't be that high. So using a small amount is like buying insurance for any of the price. For example, if let's say you are buying BYD, or maybe you are having stocks, you are holding on BYD, not the gaming one, okay, the electric car. So you are thinking that the price might move higher. Let me get rid of all those line. You know that I don't look at the line, right? And if it's stocks, then I need the volume. Okay. Can I not have the? Cannot have the. Okay, because this one is not a registered account, so it's not ready yet. So if let's say you want this, you're holding this BYD and you are thinking like in daily the price BYD might go down lower. So what you can do is that you can go for look at the warrant. So you can see there is a hash over here. This BYD RC. RC is call. So you want something that is put. So you can look into this put. Okay. So you can look at it and then you can see what is the strike price 264. If let's say rise up to 264, then it would end. So if let's say this one, the lot size 25,000, for example, if you put it 25,000 times 0.055, so your cost of this CBBC for the insurance for hedging insurance for your stock holding is only 1,375 Hong Kong dollar. Okay, so this is how you can actually maximize your profit. Okay, minimize your losses also. If let's say really BYD is going down, so you can minimize your losses using this CBBC over here, or something like structured warrant. Okay, I won't say that it can completely, you can even make profit out of you can completely cover the losses of the price fall, because these are still leverage product. So at least it can reduce lesser. So it makes your holding of your portfolio, because you want to look into portfolio, right? The portfolio will move, instead of going down like this every time, your portfolio might just go like this, because the losses in the bad market is actually covered by the CBBC here. Okay, because these losses over here is actually covered by the CBBC profit. So instead of going up and down like this and then need to climb back up higher again, after climbing back up higher and then that market comes in again, then the price goes down again, then you need to climb higher, everyday low, when is my shareholding going to climb back up higher again? So once you see, oh, it's higher than the previous high right now, all right, then it's suddenly market correction again. Okay, so you don't want to have that, right? Okay, so this is how we you can use all these products. I find that Malaysian market, every one of us, we don't really look into this kind of technique to minimize the risk. You know, a lot of investors, they say, oh, I'm very low risk, but they are doing things that is very high risk, but they don't find ways to actually reduce the risk. Okay, and somehow we like to look into something that is more easy. You know, we want something more easy money and stuff like that. But I think this one we need to educate the public a bit. So, of course, when you're going into more technical stuff, like what we are doing here, you can see our followers and our subscribers is not that high. But when you look into more general, talk about more general stuff, you have a lot of followers. Yeah. But of course, we do have like our followers and also our subscriber that is, they appreciate our sharing. So I'm really thank you for you guys that have been supporting us, because we started off this, I think, 6 years ago. So that's why, one moment. So we are using a, we are not like, one moment, two. Okay, this is good. Okay, wait, what is this? Give me one moment, okay? I need to share something. All right. Okay, it is correct. Where was I? Yeah, so things are good. I mean, like, we have been doing it is because we have like our followers. It's good. You know, wait, my client looking for me. Mm. Okay, yeah. So as you can see right now, the Hang Seng Index has already started to, after half an hour, it's gone. So we can see the price are not marking higher, and this one most likely today the trend will set into a downtrend. So let's see how it goes. All right. So where was I? Yeah, thank you very much for for supporting us. I really appreciate. You know, sometimes like, I know that it's a bit difficult to share our content to more people because it's really niche. Those who want it, then they'll find it valuable. Those who want something more fast, then it's not what they want. Okay, so yeah. One thing good about this CBBC is that, because Hang Seng Index, right? So every day there's a trade opportunity to trade, because either it's up or down. So you just need to identify whether it's going up or whether it's going down. All right. Sometimes, of course, it will sideways. So, but sideways wise, you can see, yesterday we can see that the price movement, although it closed back about the same as yesterday, but what we can see is that yesterday we make a move from here, and then we can actually take profit here. But I was stuck in the meeting, and then the boss tell me, you see lah, the Hang Seng Index is gonna swing 100 points up in the afternoon. And once the meeting done, right, it were already up 100 points. I was like, oh my god, boss, you don't do this to me. I was asking like, boss, can you say like it's swing down again 100 points? Because you know, when you're in the meeting, you can't look into that. But I have a solution for that right now. So anytime, let's say I'm in a meeting, that I'll just take the profit first. Whatever profit that I have, I take first. Although yes, it might not move up okay, during that time. Let's say, for example, it might not move up, it might not move down, or it might not move up, but at least I secure my profit. Whatever later, then it is done. That's my philosophy of trading. A lot of people are, when they trade, they use the betting way. They bet on it. They think like, maybe it will go up higher, maybe it will go down lower, but you can't know the future. If you know the future, you buy Toto or buy 4D, it's much easier. Okay, I'm not trying to ask you guys to Judy, all right? But if you are thinking using this way, if you can foresee the future, why not you just buy Toto, Magnum, or maybe the Damachai? It's better, right? Buy 4D, buy Echo, because you can foresee, right? Every Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, you just stand there and then you see like what is there, get the feel of what is the first prize, second prize, and third prize, and then you just win the jackpot. That's it, right? So if you can see future, why trade or invest in the stock market? Go casino, go to the 4D shop. So here in the difference is that in the stock market or any equity market, you can see, you can react, okay, as an investor, or whether you are traders, whether you're holding long term or whether you're holding short term, is about reacting to what is happening in the market. So if the market, it doesn't shows right now that they want to mark the price higher, or they don't want to press the price down lower, then just stay out of it, okay, or go according to it. All right, so it's about, go with the flow of the money in the stock market. So it's not about go against the flow. I know there's a lot of life lesson that whatever comes against you, then you need to fight over it and things like that. But come on, right? We are just a small potato, small peanut in the sea of $1 trillion financial market. So you think you can fight over $1 trillion or billions? If you can say, Hang Seng Index, the usually what is their turnover is, their market cap is 25 trillion Hong Kong dollar, of course. Okay, but still a lot. Still trillion if you convert to Malaysia ringgit. So, I don't know. But of course, one thing is that I understand, the whatever technique or whatever education that we have to trade in the stock market, or to analyze the financial data, is all about it's not so much about knowing what is going to happen, okay, and it doesn't really give you a sign that, a clue that whether they will mark the price up higher or whether they will press the price down lower. So it's a very surface thing. Like, for example, if you look into Bollinger Band, okay, right now you look into 1 minute chart, it seems like everything is fine, right? But when you look into 1 day chart, look into Hang Seng Index, it's out of the lower band for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today, the 5th day, it's out of it. How do you explain that? Okay, so a lot of people would thought like, right now it's out of it, so it's going to have a price up. It's going to have a price rebound. Okay, index is going to have a rebound, but it is not having any rebound. So it's all about the market. So this indicator, you cannot take it as a representation of the market. It's just a clue, okay, a benchmark, they always say, to a rough idea for you to know like whether the price is going to mark up or whether the price is going to press it down lower, or something like that, because they use the average of the previous price. Okay, so what you eat few days back, or what you have yesterday, it doesn't mean that today you will eat the same thing, right? So it's the same theory. Although I always eat roti canai when I lose in any of the trades. Okay, sometimes it make profit, then I make it ayam goreng with the nasi lemak, right? So yeah, that's the thing here. I'm saying that it's changing, but the way they change in the stock market is, I won't say it's unpredictable, but the way they change, there's the same method. I don't know how to say this, but it's very philosophical. So you please don't think that I'm mad. Something like this, okay? There's always a cycle. in the market. Either you make profit, okay, and then you lose over here. So, or let's not say make profit or lose. Market going up or down. So here is going up, then here is going down. So it's always like this, okay? And then we can't go against it. So if let's say they are going down, then you need to look into it. What kind of price movement that is going down, okay? Then what kind of price movement that is going up? I think later on I will draw a Tai Chi symbol out from here after this. So everything will just move in the way of it is. There will always down or up. What am I talking right now? Never mind. Okay, skip this. Okay, ignore what I say. I'll maybe in the future I'll just write a book and then you guys can have a look at it. So what do I mean by it? So from what I think it's about, the thing will happen. Okay, what I'm trying to bring out is that whether the market is going up, whether the market is going down, it will happen. But it's just how well we can react to it. So is the market is we can't change, but how we can react to it. Of course, the first thing is emotion, but emotion can be settled very easily because, you know, emotion wise, why we have emotion when we trade is because we are trading more than we can take. So when we look at the losses, let's say for example you look into this CBBC and then you enter let's say you look into a core CBBC because right now Hang Seng going down, right? You enter at 4.3 cents and then right now it's down 2.7 cents. So you are down about 16 cents over here, 1.6 cents. So 1.6 cents, 1 cent, if you are buying 1,000 lots, so which means that each cent of price movement here, it will be 1,000. So you are losing 16,000 out from here. Can you imagine how, if you are not ready for this kind of, to see this kind of losses, you will be, what do you call that? You'll be panicked. You're scared, don't know what to do, right? So that's why if you are not used to that, if you don't want to have any of the emotion, the first thing to do is that don't buy so much, okay? Don't trade so much. Lower down the trade. Don't just look at the profit. A lot of people just like to look at the profit. Oh, if I buy this much, when the price move up, then I can make 16,000. But they never see if the price goes down 16 cents, 1.6 cents, then they will lose like 16,000. Okay, always look into it. But people are greedy. I've been doing education and doing this for the past 8 years. Is it 8 years? Okay, yeah, about 8, not more than 8 years, 9, 10 years already. Oh, I mean, training line for 10 years this year. Thank you to me. Give me a like, okay? Let's say you support me, okay? Yeah, so people are greedy. It's very hard to have them to change that, but some that they are following me, okay, I tell them to do the risk management, reduce the capital size, have all the position sizing the same, okay? Let's say you trade 100 lot for stock A, and then you that is worth 2 ringgit, then stock B that is worth like 20 cents, you trade 100 also. So it will be, you know, you can cover it back, all right? So so you won't expose too much risk into a cheaper stocks. So that is the reason. So they find it, oh, Kelvin, you do this, the way you ask me to do it actually help me more relaxed, okay, more chill when I'm trading. So they won't do any careless mistake out from it, okay? All right. So yeah, today I think enough of my philosophy. I think every one of you watch until you want to sleep, and if I would do a cut out for the highlight to look at it. Today, looking at this, look back to Hang Seng Index, we can see Hang Seng Index is on the way down, and also the price is not pressing it down. I mean, like not marking higher, but the price down is pretty much controlled. So I think maybe they will. I think the trend is still not set yet, so it might mark up So we need to wait until they mark up and check how is the price movement is like. Because usually if let's say they have set the price will just down like this. Okay, they will just go down. Although slow, but it's down. We seldom see price movement like, if it goes down like this, then maybe something is not right. I'm not sure. But let's see. Let's see the next high, whether they will mark up higher. But usually when I see this, they're not able to mark it up higher, then this is where I start to look into it. But this is just a sharing to you how to trade like CBBC. Like for example, if I have entered this over here as 18286, the entry will be at 58 cents. So right now it's 6.1, so there will be a 300 of profit. Okay, this is not 6.2, so there will be a 400 of profits. So right now the price is going back down, so they are not able to push it up higher, but at the same time they're going down slow. Not slow right now. Okay, so this is imagine just a few. If let's say any one of you are looking for any of day trading method, then CBBC is really nice. For me, trading Hang Seng, I would take it as a day trading. First thing is the entry is actually very low. You can just start with 1,000 ringgit because it's only 6.2 cents. If you buy 10,000 lot, it's only like 600 plus Hong Kong dollar, and then you convert it back into Malaysia ringgit, is about like 300 plus, 380 plus, I think. So 380 plus ringgit, then you can start trading with this, and then the fluctuation you can see this here today is already marked up like 30 over cents. So if let's say you enter at 5.8, then you will make the profit of about 10%. So this is how it works. So one day 10%, like this, just 10%. So it's much easier than doing, you know, day trading in KLSE, right? You know, you see like every day I do the KLSE, the pre-open market, and then you find that fine, no stock to trade. Fine, okay, there are stock to trade, okay. Then one stock move up 1-2 ticks, or maybe half cent or 1 cent. So if let's say half cent, 1 cent, then you know, just okay lah. That's why you always hear me say make profit, then eat nasi lemak ayam goreng. Okay, if let's say we make losses, then we eat roti canai. Okay, so this one is different. Okay, so you already expect it. You always expect that you're gonna burn this thing. That is trading. Whether you're trading anything, you're gonna burn this thing, because maybe it will move down to their strike price and then you hit it, and this is this a bull? This bear contract will just get killed, right? This could happen. So if this happened, then no, just lose that 300 over ringgit. So do you think 300 ringgit is too much for you? If let's say it's too much, then reduce. Okay, but this one cannot reduce already lah, because 50 over cents, and then the minimum lot size is 10,000. Okay, finding cheaper one maybe can, but maybe cannot. But make sure that is enough volume, enough turnover, because you don't want to get trapped inside there. And one more thing, the different thing about CBBC or this contract for Malaysian wise, we always think that those in the top active list are those that is going to expire. No, okay. So you can see here, this CBBC here, like 64944, 64872, they are in the top 5, but the expiry date is 2025 and then 2024. So only this is in this year, November, and this is also November. So it doesn't mean that it's getting close to it. But Malaysia side is always like, today, this month is the spot month, then it will be the last day of it. So that's why there will more trading volume. But no, not necessarily that case. Okay, so a few things you need to take note of when you trade CBBC. Okay, so strike price, whether it's near to your strike price. If let's say too near, of course the most important thing is you need to know how to spot this price movement over here, knowing when to know the trend, how does it set and stuff like that. But if let's say you open a trading account with me, then I'll put you into my group and also the broadcast. Then you can learn more from it. I'll share with you guys daily on the CBBC Outlook. Okay, and then yeah, then you look into what kind of CBBC that you want to look at it. Okay, so don't try not to analyze the CBBC price movement, you know. Okay, because CBBC price movement is go according track the HSI. Okay, HSI, because that is the underlying asset. So whatever move in HSI, then the CBBC will move. Okay, so don't think that, okay, you plot, don't never think that you plot a resistance line over here right now, this CBBC break the resistance line, so you should go up higher. No, it doesn't go that way, because they will follow the Hang Seng Index. You need to look back into Hang Seng Index. But you know that I don't like to use resistance line all those, so it's not working those. Okay, stop using it. Don't waste your time. I think people hate me with that. Okay, the technical analyst. All right, so it's already, I have opened this live stream for how long already? 46 minutes. Okay, so right now we can see that this CBBC is, I mean, Hang Seng Index is actually going down right now. So let's see how far it can go. And then remember to follow us, okay, in Instagram or maybe in our YouTube channel. Okay, subscribe to us, and our Facebook page. Instagram wise, story will post our daily result. Okay, so if you want to know the result for today, then like and follow our social media, okay, whatever it is, okay, so we can get updated to it. All right, so that's it. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys. Thank you. Bye bye. Next week again. Open trading account. Okay, thank you.